We've all heard the 4 P's or the 10 P's of marketing. What I want to do today though is I want to break it down for you as an agent. What are the 7 P's of agent marketing that'll help you grow your business like wildfire? All right, what I want to do today is I want to go through and I want to talk about agent marketing. We're going to talk about what are the things we need to do marketing-wise for you as the agent to make you stay top of mind and be the person they choose when it comes time for them to sell or to buy a property or to refer someone to you. So we're going to go through all these P's of marketing. I'm going to break it down to 7 P's of agent marketing specifically for you so that it helps you maybe understand this in a more clear way. So the first one is this, the product. Product ultimately is you. People do business with people. They want to do business with you. So what are we going to do to make sure that we present you in the way that you want to be presented? What is it that you're going to do to set yourself apart? Are you going to be professional? Are you going to be someone that is everybody really enjoys working with? Are you going to be the person that has all the information? You see, ultimately, we have to understand exactly what the product is. Your product, how you're going to set yourself apart. Once we get to that point, now we can move on to the next P. The second P is pricing, and typically when we're talking about this, we're talking about pricing a product. Well, as you as the product, we need to figure out what is it that you want to do. Are you going to be a discounter or are you going to be a luxury person that demands a premium for your commission? What is it you're going to do? Let me just say this, there's no one right way to do this, but I will say that the people that try to do both, those are the people that get hurt in this business. You either need to be full service, and you're looking for the top dollar as far as your commission, or you need to be someone that's willing to sacrifice and reduce your commission. I will say this, know your value. If you're someone that's adding value to the marketplace, don't sell yourself short. Make sure that you're holding the line on your pricing, because once you take it and you let one person discount you on the pricing, the word spreads faster than you want it to. Hold your line, add value, continue to understand what your value is, and your price will stay at top dollar. The third P is people. Who is our ideal client? Who is it that you love working with? Let me just say this. I would encourage you to go back and figure out who it is that you've worked with in the past, that you loved working with, that you are able to add the most value to, and that ultimately was profitable for you. Because if we're sitting here and we're thinking about this, we do have the ability to choose who we work with. We're not in a business where we have to say yes to everyone. So what we need to do is we need to come to a place where we're understanding that you are the product. We've understood what your pricing is going to be. Now, who is it we want to serve? Because ultimately, if we can line up those 3 things, if we can line up who we are as a person, the pricing we want to receive, and the people we want to work with, now everything else begins to fall in line. So, who is it for you? Who is that ideal client? Think about those folks, and now we're going to take it to the next level with the next P. Number 4 is packaging. How are we going to package you as the person that ideal client would like to do business with? We've talked about this. If it's your ideal client, think about the things that you did when you worked with that ideal client that you could tell really added value to them. Was it something where you were providing more information? Was it something where you provided more white glove type service? Was it that you kind of went above and beyond? What was it that really stood out for them? Because if we're going to package you in a way that's going to draw those people in, we need to highlight those things that draw those people to you. So think about it this way. If there's a situation that you've been in the past where you had an ideal client and you did something for them and immediately you knew, hey, that just secured that relationship for long term. If that's what you're talking about that really helped make that relationship go to the next level, this is how we're going to package you to those new clients that we're going to find for you. Number 5 is positioning. All right, we know who your ideal client is. We know how we're going to present the things, but how are we going to position you in front of them? I want to do this by going backwards. Let's think about this. If your average client is a first-time home buyer, odds are they're going to be on different social media platforms than somebody that's 60 years old that's probably going to spend the majority of their time on Instagram and Facebook. So where are we going to position you? How are we going to position you? If it's a younger clientele base, then we're going to probably do more short-form video type stuff. If it's someone that's a little bit more mature, I guess you could say, we're probably going to do more explanation of exactly what this process looks like. Either way, let me say this, one of the best ways we can position you is through video. It gives you the ability to really understand and for them to get a feel for who you are. They don't take the words that you send them and they skew them to what they want to hear. They understand exactly. They see when you pause. They see when you accelerate. They see your passion for this business. So the next P of positioning is critically important, where we can get you in front of your ideal client. Number 6 is the process. Listen, if we're going to do the amount of business that you were created to do, it's going to take a process, and we're going to have something systematically in place that's going to give us the ability to reach everybody that you're supposed to serve. So now that we've actually figured out who our ideal client is, how we're going to package you, where we're going to position you, now let's get down to some systems and some processes. I would encourage you, if you're out there and you're doing a lot of social media marketing, it needs to be in a place where you have a social media calendar. We're positioning you and we're basically systemizing this where each day you're going to have a certain type of post. You could do this in a way of, think of it this way. If my ideal client is out there and they're trying to figure out what it is that they're going to do to sell their home, I'm going to start with some things that are going to help somebody sell their home. Think about it this way. Monday might be Monday motivation. It's going to talk about the next house they're going to buy. Then we're going to get to Tuesday tips. This is going to talk about how to get your house ready before you even put it on the market so that you can maximize your sale price and that you can do it with the least amount of hassles. Then we're going to get to Wednesday. Maybe we're going to talk about, maybe it's something where we tell a story about a process where we overcame something. Then we're going to get to Thursday and we're going to talk about other houses that are on the market, things we're working on. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about some of our Friday favorites. This could be our Friday favorite client. This could be our Friday favorite closing. It could be a property that's out there right now that you have a favorite. But we're going to position ourselves in a way where we systematically know that each day there's going to be a certain type of content. It makes it a lot easier for us to plan in advance to draw that ideal client. Now, let's back up just a little bit more. What is it that they really need to hear from you? Once we've identified that, now let's systematically have that where whatever social media platform we're putting this on, whether we're delivering it through email or through direct mail, however we're reaching out to them, let's have it where it's systematic. Each month we do certain things. Each week we do certain things. When we develop that system, now we've taken a lot of this roller coaster ride that we see in real estate out of the business, because that systematic approach, it begins to generate systematic leads for you, which generates systematic clients and systematic closings. Number 7, last but not least, purpose. What is your purpose for being in this business? Listen, there will be difficult times in this business, and what drives us past that is when we have something that's bigger than ourselves. I would encourage you, why are you doing this? Is it because you want to prove somebody wrong? Is it because you just love serving other people? Is it because the home that you own is the best investment you ever made and you want to make sure you help as many people get in that position as you are in? Whatever it is, go deeper. What is it really why you're doing this business? It's not just about money. If it's just about money, you can have some success, but ultimately, eventually, you're going to burn out. What is your purpose for being in this business? What is your purpose in life? And when you can align your purpose in life with this business, all of a sudden we've got a recipe that will have business growth like you can't imagine. All right, to sum all of this up, we're basically at a place where you are the product. You as an agent are going to need to market yourself in a way that's going to draw your ideal client to you. If you'll follow these 7 P's and you'll begin to position yourself in a way that draws those clients in and do it with a purpose that's bigger than just selling houses, it's going to be something that you can't imagine. This is the way that we set up for the next 12 months of your business to be the best 12 months you've ever had. Hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.